I was 13 years old, after a long, hard day of working on the farm. My sister and I were on the living room floor, and I was massaging and stretching her sore muscles. And she looked at me and said, "You could do this for a living. You could be a physical therapist and help people." So I was in grade 9 when I knew I wanted to be a physical therapist. Right after graduating from the University of Manitoba at the age of 22, I was hired at a private practice physical therapy clinic close to home, where I had completed my internship. So there I was, age 25. 3 years into my long planned out career, 3 years of status quo, doing the things I had been doing the way I had been doing them, going through the motions of living my life. And I remember the day it happened. I was in the clinic, in a treatment cubicle, vertical stripes of burgundy, green, and white on the curtains behind me and to the side of me. And my client, presenting with lower back pain, was on the treatment table in front of me. She was lying on her left side, her knees were bent, and her back was to me. And I was massaging her gluteus medius, her butt, of all things. So there I was, going through the motions. And I look up at this bluish, purplish textured wall in front of me. And the moment hit me with such startling force. Is this it? Is this all I'm meant to feel? Is there not more? Is there not more to living than going through the motions of living my life? The question, is this it? And you know what? I was dumbfounded. When this question came to me, I was dumbfounded. Because one, I didn't know what else there was, or what else there could be. By all rights, I should have been happy, right? I had been living the life I've been working towards since that day on the living room floor 12 years before. Then why didn't I feel happy? Why did I feel empty, unsatisfied, disconnected? I was dumbfounded because, too, now that I asked myself this question, could I really just go back to doing the things I had been doing? Could I really just go back to living my life going through the motions? The question, is this it, set into motion some serious changes in my life. The question, is this it, revealed an ache for something more. An ache that I was previously too numb to feel. Now, the question didn't make the ache, it allowed me to feel it. So I set out to alleviate it. I thought maybe the cause of my unhappiness was because I wasn't studying and learning anymore. So I studied and learned acupuncture and offered it to my clients. But that didn't satisfy the ache. I thought maybe the cause of my unhappiness was because I was working under someone and he was taking the lion's share of my earnings. So I made the bold decision of quitting my job and starting my own practice. But that didn't satisfy the ache. I thought maybe the cause of my unhappiness was because I wasn't offering enough therapies to my clients. So I took more courses. I certified in Bowen therapy, laser therapy, and offered those to my clients. But that still didn't satisfy the ache. I thought maybe the cause of my unhappiness was because I was having limited success with my clients. I was only addressing their physical issues, neglecting their mental, emotional, and spiritual needs. So I completed an advanced certification in body talk and started addressing the whole life of my clients. Now, that didn't quite satisfy the ache, but it shifted something in my life. I had caught a glimpse of an inner world, a beautiful world of thoughts, emotions, belief systems, a world so powerful that it changes the physical form, like strength and flexibility. It changes it for better or for worse. My mind was blown. I was a physical therapist. I worked on the physical body. If the internal world, if the inner world had such a powerful influence on the physical body, why wasn't it covered in any of my physical therapy training? How could I continue to try to make the physical body better if I wasn't addressing the real cause of the physical problems? If I wasn't addressing the inner world? That was it. I could do it no longer, and I let go of my license to practice physical therapy. But that wasn't the end of my journey. I still had an ache. I was still unhappy. But given what I had learned about the power and the influence of the inner world, maybe the cause of my unhappiness wasn't because of something on the outside, but maybe it was because of something on the inside. So I continued to seek. It was then that I came upon the Institute of Heart Math, and I learned the cause of my unhappiness. See, the Institute of Heart Math has over 26 years of research on the heart. And the research shows that the ancients were right. The ancients viewed the heart as something wise, something sacred. And they said that when you tap into the wisdom of the heart, you live a fulfilled life. This has largely been forgotten as a civilization during the scientific revolution, when medicine viewed the heart as simply a blood pump. But now the view of the ancients is coming back around as science is showing that the heart is so much more than a pump. Like, did you know that your heart has a little brain of its own? Did you know that the heart communicates to the rest of your body? Did you know that your heart communicates to you? The heart has intelligence. And the way you tap into that wisdom is by choosing to experience attitudes and feelings of love. Love and the qualities of love, like compassion, forgiveness, appreciation, and happiness, align that little brain in the heart with the big brain in the head, allowing you to put your heart into what you do, quite literally. I knew then that the cause of my unhappiness was because I was unhappy. I had it backwards the whole time. I thought if I could just get everything on the outside world just right, that I'd be happy and my life would have meaning. But that is not the case. Meaning is not something that just happens. Meaning is created. It is created when I choose to experience qualities of love in every moment. When I choose to regulate my emotions, when I choose to align my heart and my brain, when I choose to put my heart into everything I do, my life has meaning. Whether it's helping someone feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, or doing simple chores like washing dishes. If my heart is in it, my life has meaning. When things go right, or when things go wrong, if my heart is in it, my life has meaning. My ache is not gone. It ebbs and flows the way Hunger is satisfied with a meal, yet returns when more is needed. No, my ache is not gone. My ache is not gone. But now I don't want it to be. I use it as an internal guiding star for my personal growth as I continue to create meaning in my life. I'm the only person, the only thing that can make me happy, that can inject meaning into my life. I no longer live my life going through the motions. I live my life on purpose. I discovered that nothing in the outside world can make me happy. I discovered that nothing in the outside world can give me meaning. I discovered the mechanism to create meaning in my life. I discovered the power of my heart. Thank you.